drum solo.
You all them beat breaks. That's all you can say. Is all the beat breaks was like,
Getting fucking him.
All you needed was a DJ to go.
I guess we are live.
That was Fred Potter on the drums there.
Glory.
That was on the live beat breaks.
What's up, brother?
That shit was hot. What's up, man?
Just a thought back in the ear, Fred Potter here.
I'm out rude.
Yeah, let me
Why you laughing, man? Why you laughing?
because this is funny. Thanks for tuning in. Whoever is, whatever, we having fun. Thanks for joining me again, brother, as you always do on this weekly thing. You know what's funny? I had celebrated the 23rd anniversary of first date with the lady.
Oh, okay.
Friday, so we created some shit Friday
Okay.
and went bowling 23 years ago, and I had a couple of beers. Like, hey, I'm a beer drinker.
Right.
So I had a good time. Saturday, I got up, cut my grass. I didn't feel like drinking no beer. I didn't drink Saturday or Sunday, and I wasn't going to drink today, but you see I got a beer in my hand. Because I get a call. I was at work, and I get a call. My wife says, because she worked from home today, she said she fell through the screen door.
Oh.
Yeah. She didn't get hurt. Oh, damn. You asked what she said. I didn't ask. Yeah, she got that nigga. But yeah, damn. Fuck
You supposed
man.
to ask, man.
Well, I knew she was okay when she texted me because she said I fucked up.
That's sleeping on the couch 101.
Oh, yeah, let me shut this door. I'm trying to talk quiet and shit because she's upstairs right now. But she fell through the screen door, man. Who?
So the screen's that. You got to give me some context.
Well, it's a screen door upstairs.
It was attached. Okay.
And she trips and she fell through the motherfucker. So it kind of detached the screen. It's kind of 2-year-old, and we had the wind go blowing through, and it's kind of janky right now. But that's why I'm drinking right now because my wife is kind of clumsy. I love her to death, but she's clumsy as a motherfucker. She falls up some steps. I know. But it's better than up. I think I got the ace. I got the king joker on that one, player.
Hey, look, we both got.
We still gotta have alibis.
We have white right. We gotta have alibis.
We gotta have proof.
Yeah, I think I'm playing.
No. When she had her wisdom teeth out, her jaw was all swollen. I wouldn't go in public with it because they would look at me like I was OJ.
Right.
And she was looking at her like it's just a matter of time, girlfriend. And then even that type of party.
Leave now.
Yes. Go.
Right.
Like my man the poltergeist. Go.
Right. Here go my card. Yeah, man. I'll be having the camera
so
ready.
I had
my
no
girl
intention.
walk by the bathroom and the stairs.
It's funny because we'll see. A lot of excerpts of white privilege. We've seen it this week with the Felicity Huffman. And my wife says stuff about. I said, no, you lost your white privilege when you married my ass. It's null and void. It's voided now. I think.
No, she still got it.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Every time
if you with her, you think she still got it?
Hell yeah. When we went to Canada, they asked her straight off as soon as they separated us, are you okay? I was like, they didn't ask me no shit like that. They asked me if I'm a criminal.
That's not white privilege. That's just asking if she
okay.
okay.
Get the fuck out of here. They asked her if she okay. When the police pulled us over, they looking at her like, ma'am.
That wouldn't be on the category of white privilege to me, though.
They don't ask me. Maybe she got me held hostage.
Look at you. Have you seen you? Why would they ask you, is you okay?
Can we just imagine that's a possibility? I know what I look like.
That's not a bad thing because you look
at me, it's not a possibility.
You a big brother, I don't want to ever get on the bad side, but I ain't scared of no man. That type of thing. We'll wrestle. I don't know. Somebody gonna tap out. That's it, because we cooler than the fan, man. But I know you wanted me to do some things over the weekend, but let's stick on the topic of what we was talking about. We had the Huffman girl. Felicity Huffman, the 14-day thing, and everybody compared to the other lady who the homeless lady who got 5 years. Now, do you think that
5 years.
You think the other lady should have got 5 years as well?
Let me put some.
No. Just answer the question real quick. Do you think she should have got the same amount? Now that's definitely
Felicity Huffman.
Yes, of course. Of course, that's white privilege, but money does. With the lawyers and all that, they'll twist everything. To me. Neither one of them should get jail.
Right, that's true. And that's true.
Because
I'll take that option.
Prisons jail, all that's made for people to threat to society. Them getting their kids in the schools is nothing.
None of them should got jail, but they gave her jail because she black. And I'm gonna give you another example. A lady down south, I want to say it was in Georgia. She went to jail for 7 years for voting in the wrong district. Or, using her daddy's
and she was a felon. Well, no,
it doesn't matter.
That's a different one. That was a different one.
She used her daddy's address to vote. She got 7 years. Her daddy got 5. He died in prison.
Wow, this is the lady that voted. She was a felon. She got.
Yeah, there was a case of that too.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But that's
thinking
true.
more.
What about the right? The other lady got 7 years.
He died in prison.
And her daddy went to jail and got 5. He got 5 years and he died in prison.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, man. So that's why I'm mad. I'm mad specifically because I know about that case, and I just heard, and maybe it was rehashed. Maybe last week about the one you was talking about at first,
right.
The lady getting 5 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, they should be going to jail in the first fucking place.
That's so stupid.
Shit.
That's
right.
so dumb.
But
overcrowding because of stupid shit like that.
So she probably shouldn't. Felicity Huffman probably shouldn't get any jail time for it. However, it should be some financial harsh consequences.
If you have enough money to try to spend or bribe someone,
right? You got it. This should be the punishment. They should have to pay the college tuition of about 10 motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, you
at an Ivy League school.
You doing like the presidential nominee?
Don't send them to jail. If you don't want to go to jail, pay for college tuition of 10 motherfuckers. You was able to pay $100,000, $200,000, whatever $1,000.
Exactly. I agree.
You can pay tuition for 10 motherfuckers. I'll let you off the hook.
I'm jumping all over the place. Like my man gonna have 10 households get those $1,000 every month.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. You know why? Because that's a
you know what? And they was asking him, well,
is
it legal? Well, you know what? Nobody asked if they giving all these corporate people all this money. Why is it an individual to help them out? Why? Yeah, so it's legal. He got a team people.
But that's a test case. I like that.
Hey, I like it.
By the time the election comes, they can pull them people up and say, so how was your life? How was your life at business?
And I'm sure he picked 10 families that's pretty much in need of.
No, actually, they sent me an email and said, you want? Oh no, I saw it on Facebook. Do you want to enter or whatever? And I clicked on it. I entered that shit. It's just some random people. But right after you enter, the next page say, "Do you want to donate?" Like, no, you supposed to give me some money. I'm the one that need it. I'm broke. So, but I think it's a brilliant idea.
It's a very good idea. I mean, I think it'll work because the logic. If you really, when you first hear about it, it's like, what the fuck? But no, you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to the whole.
Cause we on, goddamn it, we back home, motherfucker. I just ain't monitoring.
Put it where it's supposed to be.
That shit, for some reason, if you don't monitor the shit, the waves is hot.
Well, get it together.
You see that? No, it's good. It's a good thing. We got some volume in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
You see that shit?
Sounds better.
Yeah.
I'm bullshitting. Sounds the fucking same to me.
You stupid. All right, we good. Okay, yeah, we got a little.
I don't know what happened. This is the first for editing.
Yeah, man.
So we hot again.
Yeah, I'm just leveling it off right now because it's in different levels since I took the monitoring off.
You gotta get it right.
Yeah, get it right. Just keep talking. Man.
We got it.
There we go.
So we're going to keep going for what we had before.
Yeah.
We're going to keep on pushing.
Yeah, see, we just continue from right there, but, the levels is just off the chain. I love it.
We straight, man.
I love it. I can turn some shit down.
So what we were talking about was...
What had happened was, what was you talking about? Felicity Huffman and them paying tuitions and shit.
And you were saying she should be able to pay everything
right.
back
She should pay.
But I'm thinking, we both agree that there should not be any jail time.
Right.
Because prison is not, or jail is not made for people. That's not a threat to society.
Right. She should have to pay the tuition of
10 people. Oh, we're talking about, we got to politics.
Yeah.
A little bit about my man. Okay, I hope it's 10 people that could use it. If not, they could do it.
Oh, yang.
Yeah.
The yang.
Yeah.
Gang, baby.
You need to put a little bit more volume in this one.
Yeah. We need the Yang gang. I'm with Yang. I'm with him all the way.
I'm still undecided, man. I'm just whoever. I'm with whoever wants to, overtake
the Orange Bowl.
Cinco seis. Hey, we need to put more.
Oh no, I'm over here trying to figure some shit out, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Quit pushing the button.
But I got you. This is what you do. Right. This is what you do when you're engineering, man. I don't want us to be peaking over here. It's like it's peaking.
Ain't no peeking, no tweaking, none of that shit.
So you voting for Yang? You voting for Yang? I just put this back a little bit like that because it's hot. Pull yours back a little bit.
What I'm going
Push
to
yours
do?
back. No, like back. No,
Towards
away
you.
from you. Away from you.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the beginning.
Yeah, well, it's hot, so we got to control it.
Who I'm gonna vote for is pretty much none of your damn business. Actually, Rue, I don't even know who I'm voting for yet. I'm still looking at the Democratic nominees. Biden is losing his mind though. He says he's going to see now. But people still thinking he's the front runner. I mean,
because he can.
Because he's used to being in the White House, and he's like, well, we want somebody familiar. No, not really.
Yo,
Cinco Seis is not familiar.
Black people gonna vote for him just because he was with Obama. That's all it is.
We need to be wiser.
What they used to.
We need to be wiser on that one. Though. So, I don't know. We'll see. I know today some shit happened where Cinco Seis is trying to use our military to help trying to help the Saudi Arabians.
What you call Cinco Seis?
Cinco Seis. That's Spanish for 45. I don't want to say just something a little different. But he's trying to use our military like lend us out and shit.
See, people keep voting for somebody that's gonna just send their kids off to die, man.
They're supposed to protect this, the freedom of this country, not go over there. So on this podcast the last couple of weeks because there's some other stuff going on. How's your project going? Two things was against your favor because I know you wanted me to come over and sing and put some tracks down. I'm not a big singer, man. I already, I used to be in a band. I was a drummer though, but my other brother was a drummer as well.
We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that singing part, but probably the last 5 minutes wasn't recorded. So we were singing. What were you talking about Sunday? We were singing.
No, I came. When did I come over? I came over Friday evening.
Was it Friday?
And I said I dropped by Friday to drop off some information.
Yeah.
And then I said I'll be back Sunday because I heard the song, but I didn't know it was supposed to be the song dedicated to your late daughter. I thought it was going to be for the soundtrack. So I was like,
no.
That's a little personal. So I was like, okay, let me see what's happening because you sound like you could use my voice, but I was going off that beer I was drinking. So this is Thursday. So,
I was a little salty.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So Sunday, two things was going against you. I'm not. I gotta really be feeling something to really sing because I'm not.
So you saying you was?
I like singing, imitating other people, but the second thing, my wife told me what was going on.
Oh, you didn't have no choice.
I sent you a text.
You didn't have no choice. Your text. That's what it was. Your text.
I'll text you. I'll read you what the text said. Now I can see. Now you tell me what I said. I said. Your brother heading to Houghton Lake this morning to close up the place. Not back till this evening. Tomorrow at the podcast.
Right. So if you're not a comic, what he said to me was,
your brother heading to Houghton Lake this
close
morning
the show.
to close up the place.
To close the show.
Okay, you just translated. This was in your head.
That to a comic. That without saying to close our place that we have at the lake.
Right. That's what I was telling.
Right. That's what he was talking about. But to say to another comic, I'm going to Houghton Lake where I know there's a club there.
Even though he knows this comic ain't doing no shows.
Man, and then to make it so bad, I'm thinking,
because I don't want to do no shows.
Yoders? Oh, he done dissed me for the Yoders? Oh, no.
So this dude was salty on my ass.
I was salty a little bit. I wasn't salty enough to tell Kristen. But then it was a short-lived salty because my cousin came over. And it was our first time ever meeting.
So the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Well, I don't know about all that. But
I do because I wasn't going to come over there to sing. And I'm kind of glad my wife made me go up north with her.
Well, check it. My little cousin came over,
and did the damn thing.
He did the damn thing. He did the damn thing. So damn thing. I got to redo my shit. I'm like, damn, man,
that would be nice.
You just gonna make me redo my verse, huh? You just gonna make me have to re-sing in key, huh?
See how the Lord work? What do you say? You had to make me sing in key.
Make me sing in key.
It's funny. But anyway,
my
bad, but no, fuck that.
Fuck you close, man. You over there.
I like the shit. I like to be up close to my microphone.
Man, but right now until we figure some shit out, we got to maintain a
This little
distance.
shot petty today, ain't you, my brother?
I'm a little upset. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Oh,
man.
we still going though, man.
Yeah, it's still
this
going.
This is number 24. One of those.
24.
Those.
Are you gonna figure that one out?
Those cuantos.
Dos.
One of those.
Dos cuatros.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Those cuantos.
I thought you said quantos. I'm like, that's a
Close.
different language.
You know what I was talking about, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Latino brothers.
We need to have some Spanish folks on here. We ain't had no Spanish.
I got
we
a
ain't had
few
no
of my
Asian.
fellas.
Hey, did you hear the dude got fired on his day off? The comic they hired on SNL, the Asian dude.
Yeah,
they fired his ass today.
He wrote he said some kind of joke.
Oh, I listened to the podcast where he was saying the shit.
Oh, he was on the podcast.
Yeah, he was talking like a comic be talking, and he was just specifically on Asians this time. But the nigga Asian. The motherfucker Asian. How you gonna get fired for talking about his people?
Do you think his people calling him a sellout?
I don't know. I don't know. That could be something. I don't know. I don't know if that's selling out when you.
You want to touch on that?
Yeah. Sellout. No. Before that though.
No.
I'm thinking. That's a good thought. Maybe his folks, was like, hey, they pulled him back in the back room at the Asian restaurant. Was like, look, that shit you said on your podcast ain't. But I don't even buy that because, from my understanding of Asian culture is the word Oriental is racist, and they use it to describe they have restaurants that say Oriental restaurants. So.
Right.
In my mind, after all these decades, I was thinking that Asians was kind of the coolest motherfuckers because while we tripping over the word nigga, they using the word Oriental and making money off of it. When you motherfuckers argue over that, come eat at our Asian restaurant, our Oriental restaurant. If you want to call it Oriental, call it Oriental. Just pay your $5.99 for all you eat.
You have to pay more.
right.
You eat everything.
Right. So that's why I am, to your point. Maybe that's so because I am confused how an Asian dude talking about Asian people get fired for talking about Asian people. I don't understand that. I need some clarity on that. So somebody could make this clarity be known. I'd be very interested.
We need to have an Asian out here to understand.
That's what I'm
because I'm not going to act like I've been where he's been.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Like I
Absolutely.
wouldn't expect a white dude to understand my plight. As
Right. I need to know. I need to know.
In a positive or a negative way. Did you hear about the other brother, the former NFL player that has a restaurant? I think it's in Georgia.
You on your own,
he played
brother.
for
I don't know what the hell
Washington,
you
Dallas, and Arizona. His name was Edon something Kaufman.
I ain't never
He was
heard.
a 31-year-old. He had a restaurant, a create and bake restaurant, and Kaufman Creamery. He reported a burglary. All right, now I despise a thief, but I hate the dumb one. He basically said he put a swastika in his own shit, put a manga thing on there.
Wait, hold on.
Put a monkey.
I need some context.
Said the nigga.
So the person that broke in put all the stuff, or the owner?
The owner. He was the same person.
Oh.
Yeah. So one of the
I may have heard.
one of the people, the maintenance worker at the plaza, he saw all this going on. So he described the vehicle. Right. So he said the vehicle that had no plates on it. So they caught up to the vehicle. The vehicle was the owner of the place that got fresh paint was on his hands and on the wall.
That's like a scene from
he did a Juicy Smoothie.
That's a scene from the movie Blue Street. Martin Lawrence was playing like a detective, and the dude was reporting that his place got broken in. They stole all these rims out of his place.
Yeah, that's totally different than saying there's another doing a racist thing again. He's sparking up. You know what's messed up
with the
about
exception
the
of
thing
that.
that's messed up about that? It is a hate crime that's categorized as that. There's more hate crimes that go on, but they're gonna.
So should he get charged for a hate crime against himself?
They're gonna do him just like Jesse. He did the same shit.
Who?
He did the same thing that Jesse did in Chicago, saying he got.
Okay. But
look who just caught him.
But who won't? But they not charging Jesse with a hate crime. They go charge this dude with a hate crime against himself.
Jesse got money. Well, he a former NFL player. I don't know, man, but that you would think you should have learned from Jesse. We gotta make that.
That dude got CTE. That's why he did that shit.
Yeah, man, hey, you
got to be one stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, you may have that as a point that they're gonna use on the defense.
There you go. I just gave you a defense, dog. My retainer fee is $2,000.
You started at 2000.
Started at 2000.
Yeah, man. I think that's a bad thing. That's a bad start to do shit like that because there's really brothers out there that's getting not just.
Okay, so let's flip it up then. If he'll lie about that, then we revisit. Should we believe all women when they say they've been raped?
That's what I'm saying, man. You can't just make up shit because that's such a sensitive issue, especially race.
But people act like that shit don't happen. Why would they do that? He would. If they wouldn't have had that evidence, they'd be like, if it had been a theory, maybe somebody in passing said something, and like, I think I seen that. Nah, why would he do that? Had been the argument, but you just said, why would he do something like that?
Sometimes it really.
Did they find out why he did it?
No, because he CTE. It just irritates me, man. Because the more money you have, I mean, we still paying for OJ. You know that, right? Because when he got off, because of those high-powered lawyers, you know, money does for the love of money. Money talks, man. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Because it's that money. The lawyer, man, you got to be a special person to be a lawyer. Depends on what kind of lawyer you are.
If you're a defense attorney,
if you're a defense attorney, knowing somebody's guilty, that's crazy because everybody's due process. You gotta give them due process.
I believe in due process, but some people you just get the fuck out of here. They did that shit.
If you seen them do that, why waste taxpayers' money? I believe in the death penalty
because of that oath.
You know, I'm sorry because you get the money. Because like I was watching some stuff on Weinstein. You know.
Yeah, that dude.
How is he not in jail? How is he not in prison?
Money.
Exactly.
Money. So
he's above the law.
Yes, the president is. His defense was the president is.
I mean,
the president getting away with that. That would, if I was committing crimes right now, my only defense, I wouldn't even have a lawyer. The president did it.
Why does the good always got to be on people that's bad? You know what I'm saying? My man just take the women. You know, he's manipulating them. He's a stalker. I was watching some stuff on him. Nice actresses. Now, fuck Hollywood, man.
Who you talking about? The judge?
No, I'm talking about Weinstein. Steal.
There's so many of them.
Miramax, you know,
so many.
But he's the one that he was like the ringleader.
He was gangster with
man.
That
he
shit.
Was crazy.
You see the
he was like Snoop. He was like Suge Knight,
with
style
white women.
On that.
But did you see the documentary?
I was watching today.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. How is he not in prison? But you got Bill Cosby in there. Right,
Bill Cosby. He in there for some shit from 80 years ago.
But we don't care nothing about all that stuff. That's their personal shit. I'm more worried about what's happening.
I'm worried about Camille because she still don't know who she is.
Just a thought. Yeah, that was a good one there.
Look, you ever think about that, Camille? If he got convicted for drugging bitches, you don't think that he gave her the right drug and she just forgot who the fuck she was completely and she's somebody else? That's why she still supported his ass. Like, her name ain't Camille. It's Brianna.
Brenda Jenkins.
Right. They've been looking for her since 62.
I don't know, man. It's just we live in a cruel ass world and money does really talk, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my nose clean and do what I do, man. There's a special hell for people like that.
I think about the girls that are being trafficked. That like literally, I've been watching some stuff on that.
Having daughters, you have to.
Like the girls that like are trapped in a situation and chained and doped up until it's time for them to do whatever they got to do. I think about
sex
those
slaves,
man. I think about those type of women. Like man, if I ever ran into a situation, I'm going.
And the thing about it is, they say the drug makes them not even worry about it, don't even care.
Right. Well, it's an escape at that point. If this is what it's going to be until you get a chance to take me somewhere else, then they can shoot me up with some shit.
I don't understand how people could just use
I mean, I don't get it.
It's a money.
Well,
It's
after
money.
Power more. You know what's more scary than money is power. Especially the people that got the power.
Yeah, but the people that are snatching them ain't doing it for power. They specifically doing it to make money. Now the people that are paying for it.
Who do you think they snatching them and giving them to?
Right, the people that are paying for it want they
give it to the people with the power.
Right.
Did you see Taken?
But without
I will find you.
Without supply, without demand, they wouldn't supply it. You know what I mean? It's a demand for these high powered motherfuckers, freaks that are making laws. Talking about you can't do this, can't do that, while they in the back room getting their booty hole licked by a 12-year-old.
Wow.
Real shit.
Oh, I believe it, man.
Real shit, man.
It's just amazing how they can get away with that shit.
I was watching Iron Kelly. Ooh, that you seen that yet?
I don't watch none of that, man.
No, on Netflix. I'm talking about the.
No, I don't watch none of that mess.
Yo.
Put you in a depressed mode.
Yo.
I don't want to see that shit. I'd rather see something in a positive light. Not R. Kelly. He has no bearing on my life. I used to like his music, but having daughters, I can't relate. I know
he got bearing on my life every time I hear the album 12 play. I think about one of my kids.
I know he did. Yeah, that was a hell of an album.
Man, I made 3 of them off of it. Man, every time I hear the album, I smell my fingers, man. It's like,
let's get to the next topic now. Shit. No, but R. Kelly, I don't.
Man,
you get what you deserve.
He was visiting schoolyards when he first got famous.
I want her.
I'm like, dude,
I can do it.
Like, man, like,
can't do that, man.
No, they and and some of the characters on there, we was seeing them. It was. None of you grown ass niggas knew it was something wrong.
They was scared.
With y'all with y'all going to the school.
No man.
Man.
Hey man, I'm gonna pay you $100,000 a month to make sure I don't do no crazy shit. That's what you need. When you a celebrity like that, you gotta have somebody that say no, nigga.
But you first gotta have some common sense first.
Well, come on, man. It's easy for us to say that, but how many people in history do we know that just makes wrong decisions because they got all that money? You can get with this or you can get with that. We can start with Jim Jones. When Jim Jones had his place over there over in Guyana, he could have had a utopia over there like he wanted to, but instead he was crazy.
So you believe absolute power corrupts?
Yes, because you don't know what else to do.
I don't know, man. If you grounded in your,
you don't know what you get bored.
Hold on, if you grounded in your morality, when you get absolute power, you would hope to at least go down to no more than 75% keeping your morals. You know what I mean? You might sacrifice 25% to try some shit but as long as it don't hurt nobody else.
I believe you have to have some kind of aura or some kind of stand. You got to stand tall because you got. Hey, I'm Fred Potter. Say hypothetically speaking, I had that. You can't be a little bitch.
Right. If you going into absolute power with no morals, nigga.
But you got to be able to be a humble person.
I don't like that word humble no more. You know what? Humble is another way for a motherfucker to tell you stop talking about what you can do. Because
that's what you decipher from humble?
Man, when you hear humble.
When I hear humble, I hear appreciation. I hear
when somebody tells you to be humble, they usually telling you to, calm that down. It was good.
Yes, sit down,
right?
Bitch.
Sit down. So right, right. No, because the motherfuckers that sit down and be humble, quiet, because in the entertainment business, squeaky wheel gets the oil. So you telling me to go over there and sit down somewhere because you don't want me to show what I'm doing. I guess
humble has changed its definition over the years.
I agree. I can agree to that.
So that's
I like to use another word.
Okay, what would you use? Don't not forget where you came from. That's too many goddamn words.
But we live in the age of acronyms, so we acronym it up. You know what you just said. There you go. B5. B5.
Well, we definitely live in a different era to where people look at things different, people talk different, people act different. They have no idea on what a payphone is.
You know what's funny? It has permeated society so much. Let me give you one instance. Auto-tune in music. It has permeated the way kids interpret music so much. My cousin sings as if you put auto tunes on his voice.
Really?
Yes, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what the fuck style is that? Like, the nigga sound like he got auto tune on his voice. He sing automatically like he got auto tune. Yeah, I was like, damn, that shit is amazing. What the fuck? But that to them, that's how you supposed to say.
That's a new sound.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, this nigga sound like he got auto tune on his voice.
Like Chris Brown.
Man.
Chris Brown sound like he gonna faint every time.
I bet he faints now.
Yeah.
I bet he whooping his own ass now. You're the richest female entertainer in the world now. Yeah. Rihanna.
He is?
Yeah. Rihanna is the richest
female.
female.
He was with her. Shouldn't be her.
Yeah, right. I bet every time he hear Umbrella, Ed just fall on himself. Bow! He done fucked up, man. He could have been Jay-Z and Beyonce type shit with Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? They power. Man, he fucked that all up.
A nice power couple.
Man, he fucked that all up. Oh. So what you think about Jay-Z?
Well, I think Jay-Z is trying to do good things for the peoples. But he
doing it the wrong way.
He did it the wrong way. He shouldn't have piggybacked, for one. And no matter how you slice it and dice it, what he said, we're past kneeling. Yeah, they did take that out of context. Because he didn't just say it just to be saying that.
Right.
It was the way he said it, they asked him something.
Right, but still.
But he shouldn't have.
Who
he's using to do this is a lady that who's in charge of some finances to do with all this Rock Nation, this money they're giving. One of the ladies, one lady, well, Van Johnson.
Yeah, Van Jones.
Van Jones. Yeah. He's one, but he's with, I don't know if he's with the group, but one of the ladies that cut off the braids.
Cut off the braids, yes. Out of Chicago, yeah. They didn't vet that shit. That's why he did it the wrong. He just did it the wrong way, man. He should have had a conversation with Kaepernick.
That's numero uno.
Right, numero uno. You should have had a conversation with the cat that started this.
Who started the whole thing? Who still is not playing, by the way.
Right.
Still can.
That's like me and you. That's like me supporting you on some shit that you started, and then a month later I go on the side and be like, well, yeah, so we gonna do it like this, that, and third. But where's the boy in this thing? Oh yeah, well we beyond what the fuck he talking about.
We're at his house.
Right. right.
I thought it was just
like, man, God dang, that's cold.
Yeah, that's very cold. But he's Jay-Z. That's that power. See what I'm saying? He could take that power and go, hey, look, this is what I'm gonna do with this. Yeah, okay.
Somebody made a suggestion. Like Killer Mike was saying, I love the dude.
You saw that forum?
Yeah,
that was nice.
Like,
T.I. said, because you started off with some bullshit.
But then he broke that shit down. We over here arguing.
The girl is smart. Candace is smart.
Right, but she's just on the wrong team.
She is. She's trying to.
That motherfucker was like, we argued over who got the best master.
Killer Mike is fun.
But he said what I have always said. He said JC should go ahead and go invest. No, Killer Mike didn't say that. I was watching this other brother, but this other brother said he should take that money, go kick it with Master P, who's starting that XFL thing, and start a whole new fucking league with that shit, and watch football like Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck should happen. Right now is prime. Because P is just starting that shit.
Yeah.
All these since we can't kneel no more, motherfucker, we gonna go ahead and bow. And then all the black athletes that these schools are recruiting and all that, they should all go to HBCUs. Bam! Yeah. Then HBCUs will become the schools to go to if you want to go to the XFL, which is the popping shit right now, which is all run by niggas. That's what should happen. Killer Mike was saying, what he was saying was right. Love my white brothers and sisters, this and the third, but while we here arguing about who the best master, we should be having a 10-point plan of the shit we want.
Yeah.
Some of what you was talking about, that's good, Candace. Some of what you talking about, Christian, you ain't never got nothing good.
Think about Candace, so man.
Candace is smarter than
She's
Katrina.
smart. She's smart. But the thing what I hate, what we do to people like that's smart, even if she's maybe on the wrong team, you still got to listen to what she's saying. She's saying the same thing that Farrakhan's saying except she's saying it and people don't like it because who's saying it?
No,
That's bullshit.
She's saying the same thing Farrakhan's saying.
She's talking
for
about as far
white
as the
America.
schools. Well, she always says us. When she's talking about
She
only
always said-
thing that black people don't like about her, she's a pro-Trump. She's not a Democrat. She's not.
So
not
you can't have
she's
both
a Republican.
spaces. You can't have both spaces.
You can still have a different thought process
Right,
than
but-
the norm to bring wisdom to another angle.
Unless you're a Trojan horse in Trump's camp, there's no reason why you should be affiliated with him talking the stuff that you are talking.
I just know the sister's smart.
Right, she can be smart, but it doesn't.
It's unfortunate that
the optics, unless she doing something we don't know, like a Trojan horse and doing some black shit, there's no reason why you should be
maybe
affiliated.
there's a bigger
with,
picture that we don't see.
Well,
Maybe she's infiltrating and
we'll
going
wait
to do
and
something
see.
right because she's very wise. I refuse to believe she's that stupid.
She's not that wise as not to be working for Trump and having
Right. That's what I'm
having
saying.
that
That's what I'm saying.
10-point
'Cause
plan
you
that
listen
might
to
take-
her.
right,
She's
they
very
take-
passionate what she's saying.
Right.
And she
I heard some stuff she was
saying.
saying yesterday, and I could appreciate it. That's why.
Like shut up, girl.
Right, but that's why Killer Mike said is some of the good things that you said, talking to Candace, and put it in this 10-point plan. And we got to know. He said we 13% of the population, so we need to be 13% of the government. We need to be 13% of Wall Street. We need to be 13%. And if you don't meet these,
politics,
you don't
Senate,
meet
all
these
that.
13 points, then you ain't getting our vote. Period. We'll stay home and watch motherfucking football all motherfucking day. But you, everybody should have that. Every politician should be asked those questions. What are you going to do for us in this 10-point plan?
Yes.
And if you can't do it, we ain't fucking with you. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
And we don't have that still to this day.
Should be a limit on term limits because I don't know.
Right.
McConnell should not still be in Kentucky.
No.
It should be his last Christmas, by the way.
Right.
Not
It should be
wishing
his
upon
last.
anything.
It should be his last time, last Christmas, last.
It's
just
irritating.
evil.
How you gonna block
It's just
something?
evil.
How you gonna block something that you know is gonna
That's just
possibly mess up our voting?
Evil.
You hate people that much?
Moscow Mitch. He worked for the Russians. He hate that.
Yeah, well,
He hate that.
so they was yelling.
Right. Moscow Mitch.
Old granny looking motherfucker.
He looked like a Muppet, a mad Muppet.
I don't know. You don't watch football, but you should have saw Cam Newton. He looked like the wicked. He looked like the wolf disguised as the grandma.
Right. I see.
That's how he looked.
Why is he doing that? Is he doing it for attention?
Well, of course he is, man. He wears some shit like that. It wasn't even it was like a not a paisley scarf, Jesus, but it was like a scarf, like it was like pretty. A football player ain't supposed to have no pretty scarf. It's supposed to look like Dick Butkus type, no tooth in the front or something. I mean, I can see the nice hats and all. They dressing nice. That's cool, but when you get out
But
the
can he
ring
play?
right now,
I'm just saying in general.
I wish you knew. I wish you knew football more.
I do know football.
Well, you don't watch.
I just don't watch.
Exactly. So,
I know who Cam Newton was.
He can play. He's good. He's a good player, but right now he's not. They're talking more about his off-field antics than they are his on-field. That's never good.
Okay, that's never good.
Now, if he's putting up great numbers, they say, "Hey, man, he can wear whatever."
But that's the great thing about the Patriots because they show.
Yeah, well, the Patriots, I don't know. They're the Super Bowl champions, and they're gonna pick up the best receiver. Yeah, I just get salty at the NFL the way they do things, because how you gonna have a player in there that because we talked about this already. They just don't. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. They still got Kaepernick out, and they just. But I watch the NFL because my man don't want us to watch it.
That's why we should leave.
Of course, but you got to tell them that. You got to tell them that. I mean,
they're comfortable.
That's a lot of money, man. You can't tell
right. People comfortable.
You can't tell these brothers that.
But you got to hurt in order for us to get better. It's got to hurt.
During the time that I've been watching the NFL, there's been some brothers that turned down the NFL, and they was going to get paid good money too. They didn't like the way they feel.
Right,
They
and took their money and did some.
They stand in front of all these people and they draws and they analyzing them like a slave auction.
Yeah, like a slave auction.
It's like, no, I can't do it, man.
Yeah.
So I can see them turn down. And then a lot of them are dying from CTE. A lot of them are dying because they just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
A lot of them, really can't get out of bed.
No, they doing is throwing some money at it. Here goes a phone, and if you don't know your name in the morning, we'll give you a couple
You'll be
dollars.
fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, yo, take these pills. You know your name
Right.
Yeah, you'll be
And if
fine.
you can still play,
We're making a joke out of just a thought, but still, I mean, it's kind of sad.
it's sad.
That's
man.
for that
It's
love and
sad,
that money for it's
money.
root of all evil, man.
Yeah.
I keep my little paycheck. I keep on going the way I'm doing. I'm happy, I wouldn't want that. More money, more problems, more, I would honestly say though, the age I am now, if I happen to get a lick, get a couple of $100 million or whatever, I know what to do.
Right.
I know exactly what I would
What
do.
would you do?
Oh, I would definitely go to a hotel room for a week and plan out my plan of attack.
That's it.
Yeah, for a week.
I'm
That's
going
what I
for a
need.
month to plan out my plan attack.
Well, you got a lot of attacking it.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to get that list of people I owe out to Ray first.
I don't know about it except credit. But I would definitely help out some folks. I'd build some stuff. I'd invest. Definitely invest. I'd make sure my family's set. I ain't gonna go buy no foolish shit. Go and buy 3-4 cars. No, I can't drive 3 or 4 cars at a time.
You know what I would
So
do?
why would I do that?
I
I'd
would.
build a fresh house with some fresh toilets.
I would set up a 2-week event, free to any filmmaker who wanted to learn filmmaking. So like right now, they would have, or music or whatever. Right now they sell the game to you. Come now, one night only. So and so is gonna teach you how to fuck up some shit. That kind of thing. And you an independent filmmaker, you came for it. You got, oh damn, I gotta save up for this. This might be good for me, But I would like to do, whether you want to call it a seminar or whatever, for free for the filmmakers, for free. I'm talking hands-on shit. I'm talking bringing in motherfuckers, cutting the checks to pay them to be there. But it's free to the filmmakers to be able to come to the seminar and there's actual stars in this bitch that's wow, oh shit, and you really hands on learning some shit. I think that would do wonders for a generation of filmmakers that would then go out into the world and hopefully, because what I would ask for them in my introduction to the shit, I would say I only ask one thing from you. You got in here for free, you being fed, even your hotels are paid for. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. When you leave here, you do it for somebody else.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's all I would ask. Pay it forward.
I'd get one of those abandoned buildings, do it for homeless people, shelter.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's going to be trees, fruit trees, and gardens or whatever to feed whoever goes up in there.
Create a think tank.
Yeah.
And
Don't be a job placement, all that.
No, you create a think tank. I already thought about this for
think
the
tank,
tour.
not a drink
No,
tank.
right. A think tank, and their job in that think tank is to solve the country's homelessness problem.
Okay.
And whatever they come out with, that's what we go in at, just like that. Because it might not be a 100% resolution to the problem, but it might get us to 90.
You don't need a think tank to figure out how to deal with the.
But I want to be precise with it.
Right.
I want to be precise with it.
If that 1%ers took some of their money and just gave it back, just chip it out, and it's easily.
But along with that think tank comes what type of education we going to get or need to give people to revitalize their thought
make
process.
Make them feel better about
themselves.
Give them $1,000 a month.
There you go, gang gang, gang gang.
I'm sure you probably had a similar conversation. Probably on bigger words though.
Right.
He was like, man, fuck them. No, man. I mean, I may not understand some of the big words that be thrown at me sometimes, but I know how to interpret them my own way I just thought podcast is something that we just let off some steam and conversate about something that we was basically looking at on TV or feeling some type of way about ourselves. That's funny how you thought I dissed you over.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man.
That shit funny as hell, though.
It's funny, yeah.
It's hilarious. I'm like, man, it's funny how people can misinterpret something. Maybe the media does do that to people. Maybe they do that on the. I hate the terminology fake news.
As I gotten older, even though I was salty, I got unsalty by talking to myself and saying to myself, well, it probably some thing that he had to do or whatever. Maybe he owed them a favor or something. That's why he wouldn't close
Or
the show.
probably something that he.
No, but I taught myself, and then the other thing, he just scared. But that's cool.
Scared to sing?
Right, but I just taught myself through it because,
Man, I told
you know, not being a kid and just snapping and be like, oh, fuck that, blah, 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 blah. You
My
know?
late brother used to get mad at me as well because he was like, man, you got a good voice. You should record sometimes, whatever. This is years ago. I don't like singing.
That's fine.
Like that. If you notice the CDs I gave you, like I said, I wasn't in that group. I don't like to sing. I like to sing when I'm on stage, imitating. But as far as singing in my own voice, I don't like that.
It's all good.
It's
man.
weird to me.
It's a.
I don't know why.
I'm finding it to be a new experience, even though I'm experienced in it because I'm having to relearn breath and but it's fun. It's my cousin coming over gave me some purpose in regards to sharing my knowledge with the younger generation. I said, nigga, by the time you leave here, you're gonna know how to do this shit.
You got lucky by even contemplating that shit.
Well, I don't say it was lucky. I'm always reaching out for new talent. I'm always willing to give somebody a shot because I had to give him the speech too. You ain't the only cousin that's been over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only cousin that's talking about they want to do X, Y, Z, and then they got a cousin that's actually doing that shit and can do it for them for free and still don't take advantage of it. So, you know, we meeting for the first time and baby seemed hungry.
How old was he?
23.
Oh, yeah.
He seemed hungry, you know, and he came, he listened. I was like, so the great thing about him is he doesn't have any nasty bad habits in regards to singing. So, because he's just getting into it, he'll tell you, I just, you know, fellas just telling me that I got a little something, I might want to check it out. So I just been, so right now he's not singing from his diaphragm like he should. So I'm trying to get him to do that. You know, get him to go ahead and ride a bike and start singing or rapping so that he can get his wind up and be able to, and then that'll help him when he's singing on the mic too, so he can have some air behind it and hold a note longer.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But even, you know, back in the day when I was singing, you know, to get girls, I still was using my diaphragm.
Wait, hold on. What was you singing?
Oh man, I was trying to be boys and men. I was trying. This is what I would do. Any girl that I wanted to get with that night, I would sit behind them in the car and then hand them a Boys to Men and say, be like, put this in.
And then you sing.
And then I sing. And then every time that one of them would turn around and go.
And go, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to this. I'm trying to listen to Boys to Men.
That'd be somebody like my sister or some shit, my cousin hating and shit. No, but the girl would turn around and be like, I'm taking you home with me. And I go, well, that was the plan. But then I would go to their house and have to sing in that motherfucker too. Like, we already here.
My voice messed
Right.
up now.
You
got me hungry. I ain't my voice exercise. Diaphragm.
Me.
Diaphragm? Damn.
Yeah, but you know, so as an engineer and music producer, you trying to take it seriously and you don't want to pass any bad habits on to your artist. So I'm going through it with him. You know, my 6.5 pack. My 6.5 pack hurting like a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? Underneath all this, I'll be up there like this and I'll be holding.
How's that gym been working out?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Loving it. I'm getting back out. Tomorrow I'm going to start some bench presses. I've been doing it light. I just been doing core exercises. And I'm stretching for the most part for the first 2 weeks. And then, so tomorrow I'm going to finally put some weight.
My wife want to join the mat.
I'm finally put some weight up under me.
I don't max out no more.
I said you didn't hear what I said.
So
I said
you put some weight on you?
I'm finally gonna put some weight on. I ain't lifting not one weight since I've been back to the gym.
What you been doing?
I just been doing core shit, abs and
pull-ups.
You know,
you do pull-ups?
I ain't done pull-ups yet.
I love pull-ups.
Yeah, I'm done. I haven't put.
That's the only reason why I joined back to a gym, because I want to do pull-ups.
I haven't put any stress on my muscles.
Do you take any vitamins or anything?
No, I don't do that anymore.
I never took. I take Nugenics now
because
that Frank Thomas commercial.
It's a 50-50 shot if they even work.
I know. I don't feel no different.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
Everything's fine.
Now they telling the truth about the shit. It's a 50-50 shot if that shit even work. If your body even metabolize that shit.
For some
shit. Yeah, that's what's a big, right. It's a big market.
I just decided, fuck that. Eugenics. I was
right.
called water.
right.
Just like
drink water.
Said, 6 cups a day.
Yeah, just drink water and supplement your protein, and you'll be straight.
Don't eat till you're tired of chewing.
Right. Till your jaw swell up over here.
Like, oh,
you got the Kanye mouth.
I'm saving that. You know, my jaw was wide shut.
Through the wire.
Yeah, he was singing through the wire.
Right.
He was a hell of a producer.
He still is.
He ain't been in the news lately, has he?
No, yeah, he in Chicago, raising church in Chicago, playing.
He still
got
doing
people,
church thing?
Yeah, got
I heard
people.
he made one of the Aaliyah songs last
Okay.
week. I heard a nice little choir version of it. It was nice. I can't remember which song it was, but it sounded actually pretty nice.
I don't really be listening to secular music. Unless somebody point it out.
Right.
You know, I probably hear it because I've seen a couple of things online lately, but I have to go listen to Meek Mill now because I asked him what type of, my cousin producing his album, what type of music.
And he said Meek Mill.
He's like, I kind of like Meek Mill. And I was like, oh.
I'm
Okay.
so lost.
So
I wouldn't know.
I mean, neither. I gotta go listen to Meek Mill now so I can see what he sounds like.
So I can see. But I sound like the older people when we was at it.
I also let them listen to some stuff that I had created, and a lot of it was ballad and piano based.
Right. So you played the chords yourself? Was that something that was a program?
Yeah. I almost sold that piece of equipment too that I made this song.
The MP3?
No, the MPC.
MPC, whatever.
I almost sold it because I needed the money. And
you could eat some other time, man.
But that thing produced 2 of the hits that we got.
That Arby's commercial was looking good,
right? And nobody,
so while you're not doing that,
we got 2 hit songs on deck right now. That Pastor's Groove and this one that he fucking with right now. And he got there's a third one that I made on there that because I started playing him some beats and he was like, "Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one too." I was like, "Well, take this one." The one that go dun dun dun, that piano, yeah. So he got that one at home right now. So he'll be back tomorrow. So I'm excited to see what he.
Is this for the soundtrack?
Yeah, this is for the soundtrack. The personal one, the memorial one he doing is just personal. It's just a remake of DRS, Gangsta Lean, and then this other one is a personal one, but it's going on the soundtrack because the lyrics are general. It's not being specific to her, but it's talking about memories, and in the film that
to match up exactly what you do.
Man, look at here, it's so damn perfect. Every time we play it, Kristen crying, and Kristen helped too. She helped produce it. She helped. She sat on the side, had the lyrics, writing stuff down, was coaching me when oh no, you said so. So she in it. She done. Oh, I want to sing back up on this. I was like, no.
She gets everything. She knows it. I mean, can't get nothing past her ass.
But she
good. She good though. She good at what she do.
Yeah, she
gotta be good at being like that.
Yeah, she like telling people what to do. That's her thing. She like it. She love it. Oh no, you ain't doing that. Hey, yeah. What? No, you said this word, not that word. She be on that. I like that. And so
gotta be consistent.
She cooked for us yesterday. She made. All day long, she made sure we had what we needed during the session and hydrated us and
the whole time you're thinking this motherfucking Fred.
Nah, I've forgotten about you that.
Good. Dude, crazy as a motherfucker. Man, I thought you were doing a show in Houghton Lake for Yoder.
I did.
For real?
I did.
God bless them dudes, but
I did, man.
Life's about choices, and I choose not to do anything that I don't choose to do anymore.
I was like, Houghton Lake.
It's funny as hell.
All right, then.
My timing is impeccable when it comes to everything, man. Nah, man, I wouldn't do that. If I would just told you, I would probably told your ass to roll with me. It wouldn't have went because you had shit to do.
But
that shit's funny as hell, though.
But I'm happy, man. I'm it keeps me
worked out fine.
Well, yeah, it keeps me from thinking about my daughter. I'm thinking about her because we're doing the song, busy. But it's staying busy.
It's a different kind of.
I feel for my ex-wife because I called her because she's waiting for the song, so she like wants it bad. She's like, "When you gonna be finished?" So I called her a couple times a day in the progress and let her listen. Every time She cried. That's so beautiful. I'm like, God damn. That is not my intention, but I'm glad for the reaction because that's
that song itself.
But like, I'm talking about so Christy comes on, and so she hadn't heard it. She hadn't heard what I mixed because she had been at work. So she comes home. She's sitting by the keyboard waiting to push the. Because I called my ex-wife. She said hello. I was like, hey, hang on a second. So I said, okay, now hit the thing. Boom, boom. She hit it and starts playing. So at the end of the song, I looks up. It go off. She turned it off. You can hear it. It's beautiful. I was like, both of you motherfuckers in here crying. Like, what the fuck? she was like, sure, it's beautiful.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, so
that's good. I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad it's working out for you.
Yeah, she's taking it real bad, man. Like, she sent me a video this morning of our daughter with her baby saying, say hi to grandma, say hi. It sounds just like her mom. I said, that sounds like you. She's like, I know. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can't relate stuff, but he ain't gonna put more on you can bear, that type of thing.
Who?
My daughter's, I know. I thought you sneezed at first, nigga. You said, who? So my daughter about to turn 21. She about to go to Vegas, fly out there in a few days. And it's funny because she's going with like 3 of her girlfriends. They always hanging somewhere. They went to Canada over the weekend. Like, whatever. You gotta let them do their own journey shit, man.
Make sure they be safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay attention to your surroundings.
You gotta talk to them, but sometimes they don't want to hear their parents.
They don't want to hear it, but you gonna hear this shit anyway.
You gotta say it. You gonna
say the shit anyway. Watch your drinks.
Right, all of that. But they're pretty cool. They went over. They did the Bahamas trip before, but yeah, you just got to make sure that because when you turn 21, you gonna let loose. But they still you can drink over in Canada at 19. But Vegas ain't no place to be.
Vegas
not having no scruples together.
Right, you mess around and be working at one of them farms.
She went with us a couple of years ago when we got married in Vegas, so she's kind of used to it. She's been on the strip during the day, but not at night. Hanging with the girls, they got a cute, nice close knit, so they'll be all right.
They should go to Circus to get the best bang for their buck in regards to the hotel stay. That's where we should stay when I was fighting.
Staying at the Stratosphere.
Or the Pyramid. That was dope. When I was fighting to me and some of the girls went on a weekend trip, and we stayed in the Pyramid.
The Pyramid?
And near the top floor. We could have rented the bathroom out as another room to somebody else. That shit was huge. It was fun though. It was when it first opened up. That shit was it's nice. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, Vegas is nice, man. I like Vegas, but I like coming home.
I only like Vegas at night.
You don't need to be in Vegas long.
Yeah, Vegas is only good. It's like a wolf. Like a wolf man, the moon come out and that shit just changed into some other shit. Like, damn, that's beautiful.
It's funny though.
Soon that daylight hit, that shit looked like it's broke.
You get
like the batteries ran out.
You get different testimonies from people. Oh man, it's expensive. Other people, no, it's good. Any place is expensive if you're charging out your money.
Right.
You go to In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger ain't here. That's what we had for our honeymoon. In-N-Out Burger, that's a good ass burger. Good ass burgers and fries.
They support Trump, but
really,
nevertheless,
I'm gonna regurgitate that.
I just found that out.
Really?
It hurt my heart, man.
I didn't even
it hurt my fucking heart.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure that ain't fake news?
I'm positive.
Please be fake
I'm
news.
Fucking positive.
Shit.
I got a list, but they do have the best burgers. They got the best.
They got some good burgers and some fries.
But you ain't had an animal style yet though.
What?
The burger.
Have you had that Impossible Whopper yet?
No.
You know why they call it an Impossible Whopper? Because it's impossible for you to not shit right afterwards.
I had their biggest whatever that shit is.
No, impossible. I'm sorry, people. I'm not into that plants. But it tastes great. It was really good. But my stomach was like, what is this?
I'm off beef right now, so I can't.
Okay, I was kind of wish I was that day.
But you over here tempting and shit.
Man, it was good. It was good. You can never tell it was a Whopper, but it didn't sit with me well.
What do you mean you can't tell it's a Whopper? It
tasted just like a Whopper with cheese.
Oh, it's some kind of garden burger or something?
It's a plant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look who just caught up.
Oh, yeah, I caught up.
It's called Impossible Whopper.
Oh, okay.
And your stomach ain't used to shit like that. It ain't used to shit like
But it
that.
tastes like
It tastes like a Whopper.
And what is it supposed to be? A plant? What kind of plant?
I don't know. A plant that makes you shit. I have no idea.
Your buddy was
Greens.
like, you
My buddy was
eat
like,
that
wait
shit.
a
Your buddy was like, hey,
yeah, hold on.
what's that?
You're gonna have Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it 100 on it, just a thought. But yeah, it was good, but it wasn't good. I was like, I'll never again.
I'm gonna try it.
Try it.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it was good eats.
Okay. Are you know, when
like a vegan veggie burger.
Yeah, I've had those. There's some good veggie burgers out
They
there.
come up with all kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. But I just want to make sure it ain't no, fucking wood chips and whatever they call it.
You never know what you're gonna get in any restaurant. People
true.
They don't care.
That's true.
Be dropping the shit.
Well, the best restaurants look like some old hood shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple fries rolling around.
They put some love in there. You got to cut.
Right.
Like, well, man, why you got to cut through the kitchen to get to the bathroom?
That's what the sauce is.
Yeah,
man.
DC Curry. Yeah, you got. I like the family-owned spots. They put the most love.
Right.
Like for me, people always talk that. Keep it black on. Do you? I support black on all the time. My garbage man is black. I mean, I don't do the grain here. I give my man in business. He charged me, but he'll pick up anything, dead bodies, whatever I put in the bag, he'll pick it up. I pay him a little $40 a month.
But that's how they start, though.
Yes, but he's been my garbage man for 20 years, and I support local, all kind of stuff. Money Bar, that's growing big time. Big shout out to Money Bar. I got a free hat the other day because I get so much stuff from them. I don't like just talking about it, I like being about it.
Yeah, man.
People talk all this game and all this bullshit sometimes.
If a lot of us got together, even within our city, and network, and there's a way each one of us could benefit off the other by doing one certain thing. It's just a matter of figuring out
take each other's strengths.
Right.
Get a little bit of strength here. Boom,
right.
boom. Oh, you good at this. Oh, you good at talking shit. Doing that. Oh, okay, you good at that. Oh,
yeah,
good at that. Yeah, damn, I like the way you square them tires, dog. Yeah. Or whatever,
Yeah.
There are some brothers doing their thing, like my man Eric Jones. He got this nice little company with a detailing shop.
Here in town.
Yes, I haven't went over there and supported him yet though because I like washing in the front yard. But even when I went and supported you, you can't. I don't call it supporting if you don't pay it nothing. You being there physically is not good enough.
You got like a Rolodex of these people?
No, but we can talk about it, man.
Yeah,
I'll introduce you to him.
Yeah, next time we get our car done, do you do detail?
Yeah, he details. He does all that. He should put something on Facebook too.
It's gonna be about a month.
I got you. He showed the before and after shit. The before was like, man, how you let these filthy motherfuckers in your place?
Yeah,
but the after product was really nice, man. So I have to pay attention to stuff like that.
I saw a dude.
Support your local.
I saw this brother mowing lawn, coming back from the store, and he had a reflective vest on or whatever. But he was out front, the old school mowing the lawn and shit. I'm like, I bet he got a little business. But in traffic, I can't. Hey, what's your number? But if I see him again, I'm gonna try to pre-plan to stop and pull up and get his information. Yeah, I'll do shit like that, especially in the wintertime. It'd be some young brothers that knock on the door sometimes out here.
It ain't like it
somebody
used to
knock
be.
on the door and can we
shovel your shit?
Shovel your drive? Hell yeah! Let me go find the money. That's what I told the last ones that came. I'll be right back. Now, I think I only had like $3 or $4. I said, hey, man, I swear to you, this is all I got. I'm gonna give you this $2.99. But I gave it to him.
Jiggly, baby.
Right, you come back and I might have something else for you. And then I was like, matter of fact, go over there, cross the street to that lady house right there, and ask them if you could shovel it. And I bet you they'll let
give them a little business.
Hell yeah. I love it. And then I tell them like, hey, you see what this little boy down here doing?
Right. You can't be talking too much shit if you ain't doing walking the talk. That's what I'm saying. That's why I am, man. That's what one thing I do, man. I don't like you set goals, little goals. You gotta set realistic goals. Some people it's good to set high goals, but you can't reach that goal not taking baby steps to that.
But I've had a goal 30 years. The goal that I've had that I'm pursuing still, I've had for 30 fucking years, and at some point, you
You get a little
You
discouraged.
in
but
too
gotta
deep, but you in too deep.
you got to see it
got
through.
to see it through, goddamn it. You know, that's the last thing I want my kids to say. Well, he quit when at the end. I want them motherfuckers to say, well, at least that nigga tried.
Right. That's all you can do, right?
Right. If somebody think about me, they be mad at me as whatever, but they can't say that I ain't go for mine.
Right.
You know
Hey, you have an impressive resume from what I can see, man.
Motherfuckers don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah,
They still don't give a fuck.
Clearly they don't.
They don't give
But
a
that's
fuck.
okay.
Because if they really knew, they'd be like, oh.
Right.
But I've been keeping quiet with the music and the movie shit. I showed him the clip yesterday when it came over. Man, I haven't seen it in probably about 3 weeks. I looked at it and was like, and I'm critical when I be looking at it now and stuff. I was like, nigga, that shit look good.
It look good.
I looked at it, and then when y'all scene ended, and I'm looking at him and shit, he laughing in all right spots. And then when he say, man, I hope your mama ain't watching, he fell out laughing.
Good.
So, and then so now with the song, I already see the finished product, and some of that stuff still ain't in what you seeing.
Yeah, the stuff, the behind the scenes
all
stuff,
that
the
shit,
integral stuff.
Yeah, the integral stuff. Some of that stuff ain't even out, but I see it. And so now with the song, I hear it. I'm like, wow, nigga, that shit, that opening is gonna sell this motherfucker to any distributor, nigga.
Yeah,
that shit is gonna sell it.
So it's exciting. It's an exciting time, man. It's just. And it's cool because every week you seem like there's something new that you didn't think of, or something like, oh, I didn't think it's gonna turn out this good. It's always nigga.
It's costing me money though.
When you start out, when you first start out with nigga, oh shit, what you done did good now.
But it's costing me money because, you know, and it's money's already tight. And she died, and bam, bam, bam.
Right.
But I'm like, you know, and I got to deal with my girl. And I'm like, but look, it's all we all, you know. She done seen stuff we done that paid off. We get, you know, check every month for stuff, you know, but we got some stuff extra. Man. So, but when she hears and witness shit like last night, she like,
it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, we go ahead.
Right. She like, yeah. Because this program right now that I'm using, because I've been making the soundtrack, I've been using free trials. So I already did a Cubase 60-day one. Then they had a 90-day one. I wore that motherfucker out. And now I'm on a 20-day.
Like that all you can eat.
Right.
Have him no
I'm on a 14-day one right now, and it's about to run out in 2 days.
Oh my!
And I'm like, but I could on this one I could pay monthly. You can pay monthly on some shit, and but still that's another monthly payment. And I'm like,
yeah, man. Hey, it made me a moot point within 6 months.
I know it's gonna be.
Well, you know,
I know it's gonna be. Man.
Let me speak on it. Then.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be.
Months, so.
Both of them songs, the hook is just too goddamn catchy, and the other one is man.
I ain't heard that one. They're gonna come over and check it out.
You got the man. Look here, you gonna hear it and be like, "You right."
I bet you one thing I ain't gonna do though.
You might. If I look over you do a Denzel, I'm like, I told you.
If I do, you know those stairs you got? Kick me down those motherfuckers.
I was like, I told you. Did I tell you that Denzel tell you?
Hey man, you got onions in here, don't you? It's some damn onions.
I'm telling you, man, it's a hit. It's a hit. I done lived in Hollywood long enough to know when you did
some good.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, right.
And so when I played the pastor song for him, because when he first came over, I played the pastor song. He was in there. So by the time it went to the first hook, he was like, and then it went. Then I went into my verse, and then by the end of it, he was like, and then went back. Okay, back to the hook. He was like, and then at the end of it, when she said, "Let me hold fire," he was like, "Yeah, that's okay." Yeah, and then I showed him a couple clips of the movie.
Then that's
by the third clip, he was like, he like you can see it on his face that I got to take this serious.
Right.
You see,
he Lansing, right?
No, he lives in Kansas.
He in Kansas.
Yeah.
Okay. So he coming down tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
All right.
Thursday. So, but I wanted to see his facial, and it was like it was telling us. You could tell the story on his face, his reaction. By the end of that time, when he saw it and listened to, he Like, yeah, I got this is
Yeah,
serious.
well, we learned a lot this weekend.
Yeah, man.
That crazy shit.
It's kind of what it's all about.
Talking about, oh man, this motherfucker is going to do it in Holden Lake.
For the Yodas.
Oh man, I went to Holden Lake to close up our place, fool. Like,
Don't be talking like headliners and shit. We have a conversation.
Subliminal messages and shit.
I already got to deal with one sellout ass.
Oh my god, that was one thing I ain't never gonna be. I ain't never have been. You could categorize me as that, but I ain't never put my own people down to do anything to please any other race. I just do what I do because I pick and choose to do what I want to do, and I'm glad I'm not doing what I was doing because I'm doing something else.
You ain't beholden. You ain't beholden. That's what it's all about.
To each his own, man. To each his own. I applaud any brother out there doing what they do.
Oh, yeah,
they gotta live with
absolutely.
themselves. They the one that's got to do what they do and be happy with themselves.
And they need that experience.
Mm-hmm.
You need
but if
that
you ain't
experience.
helping out somebody else, if you ain't seeing the same thing they saying and not going, well, if I can help them out within my means, it's not costing me much or costing me anything, I'm gonna help that brother out. Because you know what that's called? It's called good karma.
You're supposed to want for your brother what you want for yourself.
Exactly.
I want success for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I chose the fuck up.
Right.
Period.
Right.
And I like you a little bit.
Right. Well, you ain't sure sometimes either. No, I can't. Hey man, I didn't plan on having a weekly guest on my podcast, but it just happened to be that way because it's the vibe thing, and plus, who want to hear my ass the whole time? You know what I'm saying? I like to bounce off somebody else and go, oh, I didn't think I used to do that with John. Unfortunately, I was doing it too much. I controlled a lot of the conversation.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
Between me and his what's that? He said that all the time. What's that? That's his audio pause. What's that? It's my what's that? W-A. I got him logged in my phone as what's that?
And what does that mean?
I don't know. Ask him. It's what's that? Like he's trying to say, hey, man, I was at the store and I went to the what's that?
Is that a tick?
It's an audio pause. He calls it. It's not. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying that's what he did that a lot. He still does it. He's cool.
Maybe that was the Asian word for nigga. He was trying. Well, whatever he said was that nigga.
I would have said. What's that?
You ain't never asked, so he didn't tell you.
You got me
that
thinking.
means nigga in my language.
See, I was over at the store, nigga.
Right. And then his people was like, he let you actually say that to him? Oh, he don't know.
Let him know what I'm saying. What's that? Oh, I can read what's that? Yes.
That was a funny racist joke right there. So
that's actually fun. I'm gonna tell him that shit.
I tell him. Like,
I ain't gonna tell him.
Ask him what it means. Hey man, what that shit mean?
What's that mean? He gonna get
Hey, when I was at this Asian restaurant, we asked them, man, because they were saying necka.
They say make this for this necka.
They kept saying it, and it seemed like they said it even more when we was in there.
But it wasn't a racist word.
It wasn't a racist word. It was something they used, like saying
Spice?
and or you know, when or something like
clarification.
that. Oh, I did get clarification. I asked our waitress. I said, "Hey," because my kids started looking at me. They was looking at me like, "Daddy, is you gonna go to jail today or something?" You know, like because these people keep saying that. You know, I'm like, "Yeah, what they said." It was a table. They was like 12 of them at this table, men and women, just eating and talking.
They kept saying
necka. I'm like, what is they saying? They keep saying neck. She smiled. She was like, no, I didn't get another, waitress to could, but I understand. And so this other lady came, Asian, but you could tell she was Asian American. And she was like, oh, she started laughing. She was like, it means whatever. I was paraphrasing. But
she walked away and said, necka, you right.
Man, when the back was like this crazy nigga was like they thought
almost gave it away.
Right. Speaking in the New York accent and shit.
I love that
like
shit.
These motherfuckers, man.
Hey, I love my Asian people. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give two fucks.
I love everybody. I don't give a fuck. I just treat people the way I want to be treated. If they don't treat me the way I want.
You said that one girl was at that show? The Asian chicken I was talking to at the show. That I did
I wasn't.
She was beautiful.
I wasn't looking her life.
She said she was coming down. No, that was her. I think the dude was her man. That was
Oh.
her man. The girl that was sitting on the opposite side
was her brother.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, she was gorgeous. Both of them was cute, but she was gorgeous. And I don't even know why I said that. But because we was talking about the Asian joke. Yeah.
No, I brought it up. What's that?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
What's that? You went to neck. Anyway, I think we did this long enough. It's been a good one. We got some good clarification on this motherfucker. I know that.
Yeah.
That shit's funny as hell, man. Salty. That's a funny word. Salty. I'm sorry. That knuckle. That's funny. We're gonna get the shirt say knuckle.
Knuckle. Yeah, I bet Asian motherfuckers be laughing. They'll see it and be pointing.
N-E-O-K-A, something like that.
Right. I'm gonna look it up. I bet they'll be pointing and shit. I'm like, we like your shirt.
Remember the episode with Sanford and someone and went, hey Negro, come here. Give me that some more of that Shangri-La and hold it down.
Did you see I saw an episode. I saw an episode with I didn't know he was on there with my man from Good Times, the daddy. James from Good Times was on the episode.
He was
friends with Rollo.
Rollo, that's the Lena Horne episode.
Yeah, Lena Horne, yeah.
That was Lena Horne episode.
He's like, we bet you some money and shit. James, not James. What the fuck am I talking about?
You talking about John Amos, but
John Amos, yeah.
But I can't remember the character.
I don't remember the character's name.
It's on the tip of my what's that thing you lick with?
I couldn't.
Tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, that was. I only seen it one time when I couldn't. I was like, damn, he on there and shit. Okay.
You sure was. But anyway, this has been Just a Thought podcast. We appreciate you listening. SoundCloud, you checking on
YouTube.
You can get on our page. Look at the pictures. It's me and him. Looking like we just got
like Monstars on, like we in what's that? Part 2 of.
I look like I'm kind of creepy on that shit.
Nah, we look like
windows and shit.
We look like Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
That's what we look like. Okay. We look like one of the Monstars and shit. We're like we about to go balling.
I look like I'm about to go eat a pizza. About to fuck a pizza up. You like my bodyguard and shit. And your head looks like it's about to erupt and shit. You got a volcano ass head. That's just funny.
I was a little salty when I first looked at it.
There go that word again. If we're gonna use it, I was salty when I first seen it. I was like, wait a minute. I said, wait, hold up. N-E-O-K-A.
Then I looked at the picture, I was like, okay, all right.
It's very abstract.
It's spot on, man. I love it, man.
I like it too. It kind of grew on me.
Yeah,
well, we're going to do some, we're still in the process. We got, this is number 24. We still got things. We doing this weekly still until you say you can't do it, then I'm going to have to do it myself because it's going to blow up. You're gonna blow up. I'm looking forward.
I'm still gonna show up.
I'm looking forward to seeing you blow up.
That's not forgetting where you come from.
Fly back in the Lance and do the Just
how you just gonna just
do it remote. We're gonna do it remote.
We can do technology, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna invest a little bit more. But the new coming, so far it ain't broke. We ain't trying to fix it. We still in the process of doing some things. So we appreciate the listening who does so far. We get feedback. We was talking amongst each other. Well, I guess we was talking on top of each other last week.
Man.
I know, that's what I said. That's okay, though.
When black people debate, we argue.
You got to take it.
Come on, now.
You got to take it. So, anyway, I'm Fred Potter.
This is Maru.
We'll catch you on the next time. Deuces.
Holla.
Catch you on